What up, President Lars bitch, resident Barsmith, yeah. I said I'd do this quick shit for the Art of Writing League. There's been some crazy shit going on last week in the league, man. I start with saying the moderation stepped down, which was gutting. We had Frank step up last minute. Yeah, he made on he was going to make all these changes. Absolute dick, man, to be honest with you. He got demodded within 24 hours, so I've been asked to clean up his shit, basically. Dio sent me a message in the moderation forum, like mod lounge thing, and he's just like, yo, I don't care what it takes, but just sort this shit out, sort Frank's mess out. So basically this is an attempt to do it sort of last minute. I came from the gym, I got home, you're in my living room. I'm reporting live from the palace. These are all like wedding cards and shit. I put up decorations in the living room. So the first thing I wanted to get into really was Frank's a fucking faggot trying to cheat his way to the title. We don't need that shit in the league, man. That's bullshit. You've had people who've worked hard showing up week after week. YDK, for instance, worked his way all the way up to the championship. God Complex, or I prefer to call him Unborn Buddha, to be honest. But he's been the champion for a reason, man. He's been putting in works, dropping verses every single week, showing up and shit, and he just discredited it, trying to say, nah, we ain't having no champ match no more. It's bullshit, man. Yo, check out the Chucky t-shirt. Get that shit in while I can do. It's sick. Right, King Ra's returned as well. And really, I like King Ra, man. He's got a good style about him, actually. He was a good moderator while he was in there as well. Ran the thing with certain, I think. But, yeah, big up King Ra as well, man. I hope he signs in. I don't know if he will do, because participation's been a bit slack lately. But, yeah, it'd be big, man, if King Ra gets back involved. Adonis is back as well. He's a good moderator, man. Me and him haven't always got on. Like, I love to troll the geezer, man, and wind him up easily, like. But, yeah, he's a good moderator. I can't knock him for that. He always sets the threads up on time. He's good with the magazines. He keeps participation going, which is what the league needs, man. It seemed to gather momentum and just lose it, and now the fucking moderators are slacked off, and the entire league's gone to pot. People don't want to compete like that. You've got to have somebody at the helm you know is dependable. And with Adonis, I think, yeah, we've got that. We could do with a big name, to be honest with you. I'm not saying I'm the one to do it, because I wouldn't have the time to dedicate to it, man. I'd love to do that shit, but I wouldn't have time genuinely to do that. So just as a short gap, like filling in while someone else does it, I don't mind doing that, but long term, it's not the one for me. Champ match is back up since we got rid of Frank. It's one of the things we wanted reinstating. Everybody was fucking bawling about that, man. So yeah, it'd be good to get the champ match back up. I'm glad that's happening. The one thing I wanted to point out though was Timeless. Now, I've faced Timeless 3 times now all over. I've faced him once at Project Rhyme. I faced him in the 1-2 league, which I don't really count that as wins and losses, but I'm just saying in general 3 times I've actually faced him. Last week as well. Last week was a bit of a bullshit week, in fairness. Nobody really got time to write. Literally threads went up late, topics went up even later. It gave me like 24 hours on a Friday night to come up with something. My wife actually went to bed and I was just like, yo, I'll sit up another 20 minutes or something, knock something up, post it and then fuck off. So it's basically what ended up happening. I wish I could have given him a proper battle, but on short notice, it was what it was, man. Fair play to him for actually stepping up and still writing though, because a lot of people no-showed. We were one of only like 2 battles that went down last week, but fair play to Timeless, man. He's actually one of the league's Iron Men, and what I mean by that is the sort of person you need in the league, because he'll show week in, week out. He's consistently turning up. He's not one of these who no-show here and there, like Witty, for instance, man. I like Witty, but he's got a nasty habit of doing that, and it lets him down because he's a top writer. But at Timeless, he'll show up week in, week out, and that's what you want from somebody, especially in these leagues. You need them sort of competitors who just show up every single week. They might not always put the best effort in, but every week they're turning up to matches, they're giving people the votes in the battles, dropping the links every week, they take part, and that's what the league thrives on. We need more people like that. So by all means, if you're a participant in the league, help the site out by doing all your voting. Vote on extra matches if you have to, do you know what I mean? It doesn't take that long to cast a vote. How long? You could record a fucking video thing like this, voting, then just upload it. It'd take you, what, an hour maximum. You could get 8 fucking links done, do you know what I mean? I might even start doing, I might do video votes. It's easier than sitting typing on the fucking phone or on a laptop, I'll be honest. I might start doing that. But yeah, President Lars, big up all the LGPA. It's actually me and Frank in the championship in the LGPA this week, so if any one of you think he's a faggot for what he did, go vote for me. Blatantly, I'll just tell you straight up, go and vote for me against him. He hasn't even dropped his verse yet, but you know you're voting. It's your boy Lars. Peace out, yeah? Mwah.